very difficult.
My arrival in Iran was really sad. Yesterday evening, all these troubles with the police and finally arriving in this hotel. And today not finding anyone in our whole town who could speak a proper word of English. I have done so far more than 1,000 kilometers just against the wind every single day, and I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of it. Really. Oh, fuck! Isn't luck always coming to you when you need it most? Wasn't that just good luck that you met these Germans today? They carried you through the really dry desert. Oh, I think life is wonderful. Life is fantastic.
أشهد أن أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن مولانا ومقتدانا وهادينا وسيدنا وبنا علي المؤمنين يا ولي الله.
After hard days on the bicycle, I really enjoy to be with the people. And I enjoy to treat myself a little bit. I have some nice food. It's a bit like Sunday. These rest days that I'm taking, sometimes they're very important. Oh, it's really ironic, isn't it? Just 3 days ago, it was so hot that I nearly died on the bicycle of heat. And 2 days ago, I was going through a sandstorm. And today it is raining like crazy and it's so cold. Really, it doesn't rain for years in this area. It's a complete drought zone. And then it rains once, really heavily. And the desert is blooming in an instant. Another 600 kilometers to Shiraz, where I'm going to meet my parents. I'm looking very much forward. It's really my driving force now. Was denkst du, wie denken die Leute zu Hause?
Die meisten bewundern es, können es fast nicht glauben und verfolgen auch zum Teil am Internet den Verlauf der Reise. Sie bewundern aber auch die Eltern, dass sie das aushalten.
My start after 9 days of rest, days with my parents, it's really not easy. Every single day the wind is against me, and again today it's just so strong. Here we go. I just arrived in Tehran. Wow, it is done. It is done. The desert has an end now. Whoa. I had sandstorms, I had windstorms, I had rainstorms, snowstorms, everything. Leaving Tehran was not easy this time. I had such a lovely time. The Swiss Embassy has taken amazing care of me. I always fall into what I call the travel depression. The first 3 or 4 days after I have been for a long time at a place is hard. Sometimes it's really dangerous when there's such heavy traffic, a lot of trucks and very little space on the road. And as I'm the only cyclist on the road, I'm just considered to be a type of gun food, I think. So I had enough. I didn't go down to the Caspian Sea. So I'm heading towards Tabriz, but through the mountains, which is a really rough area. I've been advised not to go through that. But anyway, it looks beautiful to me and it's amazing. I've arrived in Tabriz. So I had a snowstorm, I had a rainstorm today, but I'm happy. And I'm heading to the Turkish border now. I'm getting much, much closer. It's only about 160 kilometers now to the border. My way through southeast Anatolia has turned out to be harder than I thought. All the storms have turned into snowstorms and there's a lot of snow now. But one advantage, great advantage with this weather, you don't need a fridge actually. In the morning I still had snow, very barren lands, and now I have come through the mountain. And it looks very different actually. When you're on the bicycle, you only take what is really necessary. But in my piece of equipment, I have two luxury goods, two things that would not be necessary, but which I enjoy very much and give me some kind of feeling of home. And one of that is electric toothbrush. And the other one is music. It is so nice just to relax in the evening and have some little music. Poor little thing. Who knows how long he's going to survive out here. It's freezing cold. And he has to live in a cardboard box. It's difficult. I could probably take 10 dogs per day. But still, it makes me sad. He's so sweet. Okay, I've changed my mind. I think I turn around, I pick up the dog, and I'm trying to put him in front of a local house. I really hope they take him. He's so sweet, but not enough space on one bicycle for a dog too. If you get up every morning and it's raining again, it's wet again, it's windy again, and there's nothing you can do, you know, you get soaked to the bone every day, and you get really depressed. These are times when I really have to get all my strength out, when I really have to tell myself, okay, go for it, go for it, go for it, you do it for a reason. And then I think for whom I'm doing it. I think about the lepers, I think about the times I had with them. And I think about all these encounters. And then I think about all the positive things that happened to me. And all of a sudden, life doesn't seem so difficult. How fantastic that is. And I reached Göreme. It's a real good point. Now I'm definitely through the mountains. The worst is over. And I feel so much better now. So much better. When I arrive in a big city like Ankara, I have a lot of different tasks to work for, and the main tasks actually are to write the Bike for Help news. Ideally, this project would have a press officer, and lucky enough the embassies are doing a lot of work in these terms. Not even 2 months and I'm probably going to be home. And I think much about how am I going to cope with life after the road. If I have learned one thing in the past 4 months, on the bike is that really life is quite simple and happiness is very simple.